mentioned, but you Chicago drivers, man.
One of them ones.
Ooh, that sounds. What's up, y'all? So if you can tell by the title, we are in on our third solo trip. Yeah, y'all, this has been probably the hardest solo trip I've taken. Not the hardest, but just like a lot going on. So let me give you guys a quick rundown because tired's not even the word. I feel like I'm delirious at this point. Didn't realize I had a layover until I started boarding my flight. I booked this some time ago, so I couldn't really remember. It also makes sense because I was trying to go eat at this brunch place, and the brunch place didn't open until 8. And then the like nonstop flights I wanted to take don't like arrive at like 6 a.m. in Chicago, and I didn't want to get here that early when nothing is open. So got to my layover. The layover was like an hour, not too bad, you know. And then we board the flight, and I'm getting comfortable. I'm starting to doze off. Like, I'm comfortable, okay? And I was in like the like 2-seater row, so I was like the aisle seat, which is cool. I don't care. I was tired, about to knock out. They're talking about, oh, there's some complications with this flight and we're gonna have to get on a different one. I'm like thinking, shouldn't y'all look at that before starting to board people on a plane? That's just my thinking. Like, we all get comfortable. We all put our bags on the overhead bins. The people that put our bags under the plane probably already did that. And you're now telling us that we need to get off a plane and go to a different gate? Like, make it make sense. Get off that plane and go to a different gate. And when I get to that gate, it's talking about we're not boarding for another hour and a half. I'm just like, bro. So I was literally like in the front of the gate, sitting on it, like sitting in one of those chairs. And I was knocked out. I was facing everybody, but I did not care. I'm not from Minneapolis. Didn't care if people are watching me sleep because I was so tired. If I was in Washington, absolutely not. I would have not done that. We made it. I'm thankful we made it safely. And I took my first Uber on a solo trip. And I was first like kind of hesitant, but I was like, you know what? You can't be nervous. Like, you're already here. What are you gonna do? You need to take these Ubers. And the guy was cool. He was complaining a little bit about driving, but I'm just like, sir, you do Uber. Why are you complaining about driving? Also, to put it out there, you Chicago folks drive different, okay? Different. Because why are you guys so quick to beep and just like continue beeping? Like, don't nobody want to hear all that. You got your point across. Another thing I noticed about Chicago is, I don't say excuse me. Like, there's been a few people that have walked, like, that tried to, like, get by me or, like, have gotten really close to me. Don't say excuse me at all. You don't hear nothing. I'm just like, that is so rude. Guys, oh, yeah, so that breakfast place I went to, I got, like, this trio of French toast. Bomb. Like, whoa. Thank God. It was good. Like, it was a one-time thing, but thank God they don't have that in my state, because I don't know, it's sweet enough that like I could maybe have it every like 3 months or something. Like, it's really sweet and it's really good, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Okay, Chicago's starting off strong, and I've heard a lot of good things about Chicago food, so I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. That is one of the reasons why we came here. But yeah, we're in our hotel room. I'm about to give you guys a tour, and then I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna take a nap. And I also need to figure out where we're gonna go eat tonight. So here's the door. You walk in. You got this huge mirror. This was the this was the airport fit. Right here it's like a long mirror. There might be a rope in here. I haven't checked. And then a coffee, tea section, water, which they're not fooling me they're not fooling me with that water because I'm not paying for it. And then over here is the beautiful bathroom, y'all. This was one of the reasons why I booked this hotel. But yeah, this is the bathroom. And it wasn't like, since I came during the week, it wasn't as expensive. This is the bathroom. I can't wait. I need this in my house. I'll show you the view last. This is the bed. I got my scarf there because we're about to wrap this hair. Nice, man. Desk over there. A chair, which is going to turn into a junk chair. TV. And then this is my view. I didn't get a view of the water. It was just more money. But this is still a cute view, you know? I think it'll look nice. It'll look nice at night. But yeah, my favorite part is this bathroom. Y'all, I could watch YouTube on this TV. Like, what? I feel like any other hotel TV is not a smart TV. Which means I could watch Pop the Balloon because they just dropped another episode. Some hours later, and man, did I need that sleep. I could use some more, but I want to get some food before it like gets dark. So we're going to this place called Pavar. I think that's how it's pronounced it. So yeah. But y'all, just when I thought like I never forget anything when I pack. I don't know how people can forget the key things when they go out of town. I spoke too soon, because how did I forget my brush and the comb I like to use? Like, thank God I had this one, but I don't know what I would have done. Hair's just gonna go in a ponytail for now, but I'm gonna wear Prada Paradox. What's up, y'all? So we are back in the room. Pavar, I think I'm saying that right. It was good. My pasta, 10 out of 10. Lamb chop, I've had better. I'd give it like an 8. I've really been craving lamb chops, so I'm glad I got my craving. But yeah, that pasta was 10 out of 10. I have some leftovers. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to eat it, but I might have to because it's just that good. And then I went to Family Dollar down the street, got me like a 6-pack of water because your girl is thirsty. And this water they have in here is probably like $5, and I got my case for like $2. But anyways, we're about to go to the hotel bar. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm staying at the London House Hotel. And for my research, London House has like one of the best rooftop bars. It's the place to go if you're visiting and want to visit downtown. And honestly, I just want to enjoy myself, get a little drink, since I'm in my hotel, so I don't gotta like be as alert. And then also, hopefully this drink can make me mellow, and then I can enjoy my episode of Pop the Balloon, because I didn't even get to, they did the intro, and by the time the intro was finished, I was gone. I was gone. I didn't even like start the episode. So when I'm finished, I want to watch the episode once we get back. And yeah, get some good sleep. I'm excited. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but you Chicago drivers, man, like I get it. You have somewhere to go, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like every car I've been in, taking an Uber, I've felt car sick. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. Y'all, that French 75 yesterday got me. Like, I was literally watching the balloon. I was literally in this bed watching Pop the Balloon in tipsy. Like, one of those, like, I don't know, and I don't really drink like that. I only really social drink or drink for an occasion. That French 75 was having me feeling good. We're about to go have breakfast. It's like almost 10. I woke up at like 6. I woke up at like 6:45 or something, and then I woke up at 9. So I needed that rest, and I'm still low-key tired. But we're in a different state, so we need to get up. Anyways, I was looking at breakfast places we can go to. I was trying to find a place that's like walking distance because I don't want to take another Uber. I might take an Uber for dinner, but yeah, Ubers add up. So I found this place called like egg something. It has good reviews, so that's where we're gonna go. Oops. But I'm gonna just wear this on top of my hair until I get to the restaurant, then I'll take it off. But we gotta protect this perimeter. This is the fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. This is like an ultimate. What the heck? This light like came on and turned off. This is like the ultimate summer scent. If you're looking for a summer scent. We're all bundled up, hair covered and all, but we're gonna head to Millennial Park to visit the Bean. It's about a 16-minute walk, so we're getting our steps in. And y'all, we're here. It was literally mostly a flat walk, but yeah, that's the Bean. I look bald. So hopefully I can find a hat in Macy's here because the girl's looking crazy, but protecting hair at all costs. Y'all, I found the sign. Y'all, we're about to do the boat ride. This is the boat we're getting on.
Here, the Padawan Potawatomi, the Ojibwe, the Ottawa tribes. We call those the Council of the Three Fires, and they had vast trading networks throughout these lands. Now there was a reason they settled here. It had to do with the location next to the river and the lake, and the fur trade emerged. Major highway is now called DuSable Lakeshore Drive, and then a little bit later on we'll pass right underneath Michigan Avenue DuSable Bridge. So Keep Your Regis is the third tallest skyscraper currently here in our city at about 1,191 feet tall. You get the white building with the clock tower, that's known as the Wrigley Building, named after William M. Wrigley Jr.
Y'all, they gave us ponchos because it's supposed to rain.
All right, my friends, so far so good. No rain, no rain. There you can see a pair of residential high-rises, this curved concrete design. This is known as Marina City. Marina City was being heavily built out throughout the 1960s. Steel truss that sits at the bottom and is Y-shaped, and it's responsible for holding the building in place from down below as the steel continues to rise on both sides.
What's up, y'all? So it's a bit later. Let me give you guys an update. So we went on the boat tour. That was fun. But it started to rain like midway through. It started to rain like midway through the tour, and so at that time I was about ready to go because me and rain, we don't go together, especially with my hair being straight. So all I was thinking about is my hair. But we had a bandana on, our hood on, and then they gave us like this poncho thing for us not to get wet. So I'm glad I did it to like to do like the touristy things. And then we went to Illuminati to get some Chicago pizza, so we're gonna be trying that. I wanted to sit down and eat there, but the wait was like an hour and 15 minutes, so I was like, no, I'm just gonna get takeout. And then I also went to Walgreens, got me a Mike's Hard Liquor lemonade. Also, I didn't update you guys on Egg Harbor, where I went from brunch. The skillet was good. I'll give that like an 8 out of 10. The pancakes though, I'll be thinking about them pancakes. And I'll give those like a 10 out of 10. Demolish those. Like, let's try this pizza. I'm excited. If you are somebody like me that likes to solo travel and never been to Chicago, I would recommend it. I felt safe all throughout my trip, excited a couple times, and honestly it was just men being weird. One of the times I was walking looking at stores and stuff. I'd say I'm shopping, but like I didn't buy anything. But this guy came up to me, black dude, and he's like, do you mind helping me buy some chips and a drink? And I'm like, oh, I don't have any cash. He was like, well, can you buy it for me? I'm just like, no. And I started like anxiously smiled and like kept walking, and he was walking with me. Mind you, I would have not mind helping the man if I was in my car, in my city. Like if I was in my uncomfortable environment, I would have not mind giving him some cash. But like I wasn't about to like stop, look at my purse, and then give it to him. He could like easily take my purse or my wallet. So that's the reason I said no. And then he was like, and then what made it weird was he was like, well, I hope you're not mad at me. I'm like, mad? And he's like, because I asked you. I'm like, no, you're good. Like, now I see you're only going up to black people. Like if you really are looking to get like if you're really looking to get these chips and drink, you should be asking everybody, not just the black people. And this other guy, I was walking past this other guy, and he's like, oh, he's like, you look nice. I said, oh, thanks. I'm still walking, right? Then he was like, are you a model? I'm like, I hate that line, but do I look like a model? I said no, kept walking. I still keep walking, like I'm still walking as he's trying to say stuff to me. He was like, well, take down my number. He starts blurting out his number as I was trying to walk into TJ Maxx. Like, no. I got a personal. And when I started looking at the size, I was like, wow. But it's okay. I still got leftovers from when I had dinner last night, and I've been thinking about them leftovers and how I'm going to eat those leftovers before I leave here. But this is how the pizza looks. looks. It has like sausage on it. But let's give it a try. I have ranch too in case it's really not that good. The fries, amazing. It's decent. I give it like a 8. The crust is good. Like, I see why people like this, but definitely gonna need some ranch. But anyways, I'm about to enjoy my drink, enjoy my pizza. I was hoping Law & Order was gonna be still on when I got back from the hotel room, but it's not. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna watch. So I'll catch y'all in a minute. What's up, y'all? I just came back on here to give you guys a updated review. So I ate that pizza. I think it was good. I would give it like a 8 out of 10. If I would have got different toppings and not just their like signature pizza, then I think it would have been better. But the crust was really good. That's what they're known for. So yeah, it was good. But that ranch was amazing. Homemade ranch. It was great. Like, probably one of the best ranch I've had. So what's up, y'all? It's Friday. Happy Friday. So already cleaned up, packed up everything. Had a dilemma though. I was determined to eat my leftovers from Pavar because that's like one of the best pastas I've ever had. But when I needed to heat it up and there's no microwave in here, so I called guest services. They're talking about they don't have a microwave on site. I'm like, okay, can the restaurant heat it up? The restaurant said no. I'm just like, that's bogus. So won't be eating my leftovers, which I'm a little bummed by that. But I have to eat something before I hop on this plane. So we're gonna go to this brunch spot. It's called like Wildberry Pancake Cafe or something like that. So had good reviews. Hopefully it's good. It's about 0.7 miles from here, so it's about like a 7-minute walk. So we're gonna go there.
In front of you in any larger bags in the overhead bin will overhandle